I got a little food, so I got a little energy now. So, got to wake you guys up a little bit. But not a whole lot to say. I mean, it's a date you circle on your calendar, and you want to have a great performance. And overall, we didn't. As a team, for whatever reason, we looked a little bit scared out there, timid, and that's a hard way to win. They did a good job of riding us, going out getting scores, and really just controlled a lot of the matches, and then they got some good momentum early, and then they rode that momentum. And you look at some of the toss-up matches, where they look like they're going to kind of decide the meet. They won all those, and then that makes it pretty tough. The four that we, on paper that we should win, we won. And we didn't win any ones that maybe we shouldn't have, or were toss-ups, and that makes it extremely hard to win a meet. Especially when it's tight like that, and you give up bonus points. I think we gave up bonus points at 3 or 4 weights. I don't know. If I think about it, I'm trying to forget it. So 74, 97, and 65. So you give up those bonus points, that makes it real tough to win meets, and then we didn't get any bonus points. So our guys, we had a little bit of a talk after, and just we got to put more out when we get the opportunity to compete, and take some risk, take chances. I don't care if we get beat, if we're going down swinging, And then there were some instances where I don't think we went down swinging, and we got to go out more to make it a fight, and we didn't do that for the most part. I don't know, crowd or whatever, but those are situations that you have to love, because you only get a few of those in your career. I mean, you get a chance to be in front of 8,000 people. That's a great opportunity, and you got to look forward to that, and you got to use that to make you perform better. We get ready for this week. What I just told Randy, I said he better bring a lunch pail and a lantern to practice today, because it's gonna be a long one. So no, but we got to be ready though, and we got to get our guys ready to perform this weekend. We got a full week. We got a full week to get ready, and there's some things that we have to do to build a little more toughness in us. And I think that we can do some things in the practice room to make that happen. And our guys got to respond to it. So, I'm not going to say that it's not important. You hear that a lot of coaches. Well, it's not that important. It's just a dual meet, but it is important, because it was a chance for us to build our reputation as a team and individually. So it was important, to do that in the state of Iowa. But now we have to move forward. We go out to Kent State in what it sounds like was Russell, Wisconsin first, looking at it. And then, once we beat Wisconsin, we'll have the winner of the Kent State, Oklahoma State. So it's a great opportunity for some of our guys to get a chance to wrestle some top-ranked guys, and to move themselves up in the ranking ladder. It's important. It's important for us to get a couple wins moving forward to our conference tournament, because these are our last few competitions, and we got a month. We're less than a month out from our MAC tournament. So we got to get our guys feeling good, and things, and I've talked about, things can turn around, with a snap of a finger, with a phone call, with one workout, and that's where we got to get to. We got to get things turned around. But as far as a whole team, I'm looking at a whole unit. I'm not just looking at one guy. If you look at a guy like Loader, hey, he did a great job, because him and that guy have had a lot of close matches, 1-point matches. Last year it was a nail biter. That guy was in on his legs 5 or 6 times. He had to dodge bullet after bullet. And this time he beat him 6-1. So widening that gap is that's good. Bonet had a real tight match with that guy at the UNI Open. He widened the gap a little bit. So it's not all bad. But sometimes you have a tendency to focus on the whole. And as a whole, we didn't get the job done. So we got to have those other guys pick some of our guys up and get them ready for this weekend, and then ultimately get ready for our conference tournament and the national tournament. So, any questions?
It was kind of, I know you would never use this as an excuse, but it was kind of like a 3-ring circus there with the gymnastics meet going on at the same time as your meet. I mean, was it at all?
No. I mean, what happens when you go to the national tournament and you got 7 other mats going, and you got fans, you got a section over here going crazy, you got a section over here going crazy. It's the same thing. So our focus has to be sharper than that. So what? I mean, really, when you get out there, it's you and that guy, and whatever else is around you shouldn't matter. You know, I mean, our focus should be to that point, and our focus wasn't to that point. So that tells me that, you know, something up here wasn't in line where it needed to be, and we need to get that in line. But you know, they dealt with it fine. So you know, we needed to respond to that.
How do you feel after this? I mean, going into, I mean, obviously Iowa State was hungry, and since they weren't ranked and you were ranked, I mean, you were kind of the target this time.
Yeah, I mean, how do I feel? I don't know. I mean, I saw a couple articles about me scaring some cheerleader or the gymnasts of the other team, you know. But there's nothing wrong with having a little fire, though. And the situation was, you know, we brought all our young guys, so all our freshmen came with us. And everybody that is going to wrestle for us in the future and is going to be in that meet in the future was there, and they're in the hallway. And I just asked them if they liked what they saw, if they enjoyed that. And I probably, my voice was maybe a little bit louder than that, and maybe there was a little more conviction in my voice. But you know what, that's okay. You got to have a little fire as a coach, and sometimes, you know what, you got to expect more out of your guys. In that meet, I expected more out of our guys, and they understand that, and now they're going to respond to it. So we just got to move forward and get you know, 10 guys clicking. You know, we got 4 or 5 clicking, but we got to get 10 clicking, and we got 4 weeks to do that for the conference tournament. And I know we can do that as a staff, and individually, you know, our guys can do that. So that's really our focus right now. All right. Well, we appreciate all the support. I know that there was a lot of people over there. There was some purple that we would like to give you a lot more to cheer about, but we thank you for your support, and look forward to seeing a lot of you guys out in Des Moines this year. So we appreciate it. Thanks.